Good morning. I'm going to keep reading from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. If you remember from yesterday, Greg's mom wants him to try out for a school play. He had been trying to do workouts in the garage, but that didn't work out so good. So now mom is making him try out for the school play. And we're going to start on Friday. The play we're doing this year is The Wizard of Oz. A lot of kids came wearing costumes for the parts that they are trying out for. I'd never seen the movie, so for me it was like walking into a freak show. Oh my goodness, how many people have never seen The Wizard of Oz? It's a pretty good movie. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. Mrs. Norton, the music director, made everyone sing My Country 'Tis of Thee so she could hear our singing voices. I did my singing tryout with a bunch of other boys whose mom made them come too. I tried to sing as quietly as possible, but of course I got singled out. Oh, what a lovely soprano. I have no idea what a soprano is, but from the way some of the girls giggled, I knew it wasn't a good thing. Tryouts went on forever. The grand finale came with auditions for Dorothy, who I guess is the lead character in the play, and who should try out first but Patty Farrell. There's Patty. I thought about trying out for the part of the witch because I heard that in the play, the witch does all sorts of mean things to Dorothy. But then somebody told me there was a good witch and a bad witch, and with my luck, I'd end up getting picked to be the good witch. Monday. I was hoping Mrs. Norton would just cut me from the play, but today she said that everyone who tried out is going to get a part, so lucky me. Mrs. Norton showed the Wizard of Oz movie so that everyone would know the story. I was trying to figure out what part I should play, but pretty much every character has to sing or dance at some point or another. But about halfway through the movie, I figured out what part I wanted to sign up for. I was going to sign up to be a tree because 1, they don't have to sing, and 2, they get to throw apples at Dorothy. Look at that. Getting to peg Patty Farrell with apples in front of a live audience would be my dream come true. I may actually have to thank Mom for making me do this play once this is all over. After the movie ended, I signed up to be a tree. Unfortunately, a bunch of other guys had the same idea, so I guess there's a lot of guys who have a bone to pick with Patty Farrell. Wednesday. Well, like Mom always said, be careful what you ask for. I got picked to be a tree, but I didn't know if that was such a good thing. The tree costumes don't actually have armholes, so I guess that rules out any apple throwing. Look at their tree costumes. See, there's no arms, so they cannot throw apples at Patty Farrell. I should probably feel lucky that I got a speaking part at all. They had too many kids trying out and not enough roles, so they had to start making up characters. Rodney James tried out to be the Tin Man, but he got stuck being a shrub. Friday. Remember how I said I was lucky to get a speaking part? Well, today I found out I only have one line in the whole play. I say it when Dorothy picks an apple off my branch. Ouch! That's all he gets to say. That means I have to go to a 2-hour practice every day just so I can say one word. I'm starting to think Rodney James got a better deal with the shrub. He found a way to sneak a video game into his costume, and I'll bet that really makes the time go by. Look at that. He's got a video game inside of his shrub costume. So now I'm trying to think of ways to get Mrs. Norton to kick me out of the play. But when you only have one word to say, it's really hard to mess up your lines. Ouch! Thursday. Oh, this is December. We have a new month now, December. The play is only a couple of days away, and I have no idea how we're going to pull this thing off. First of all, nobody has bothered to learn their lines, and that's all Mrs. Norton's fault. During rehearsal, Mrs. Norton whispers everyone's lines to them from the side stage. So here it says, "I get that you're pretty." And over here she's whispering the lines, "I will get you, my pretty." I wonder how it's going to go next Tuesday when Mrs. Norton is sitting at her piano 30 feet away. Another thing that's screwing everything up is that Mrs. Norton keeps adding new scenes and new characters. Yesterday, she brought in this first grader to play Dorothy's dog, Toto. But today, the kid's mom came in and said she wanted her child to walk around on 2 legs because crawling around on all 4s would be too degrading. So now we've got a dog that's going to be walking around on his hind legs for the whole show. But the best change is that Mrs. Norton actually wrote a song that us trees have to sing. And she said everyone deserves a chance to sing in the play. Oh my goodness. So today we spent an hour learning the worst song that's ever been written. We Three Trees. Thank God Roderick won't be in the audience to see me humiliate myself. Mrs. Norton said that the play was going to be a semi-formal occasion, and I know there's no way Roderick is going to wear a tie for a middle school play. But today it wasn't all bad. Towards the end of practice, Archie Kelly tripped over Rodney James and chipped his tooth because he didn't stick his arm out fast enough to break his fall. So good news, they're letting us trees carve out armholes for the performance. Oh, so do you think he's going to be able to throw apples? Tuesday. Tonight is the big school production of The Wizard of Oz. The first sign that things are not going to go well happened before the play even started. As I peeked through the curtain to check out how many people were there to see the play, and guess who is standing right up front? My brother Roderick, wearing a clip-on tie. Oh no. What do you think his brother's gonna do to him? He must have found out I was singing, and he couldn't resist to see the chance me embarrassing myself. The play was supposed to start at 8, but it got delayed because Rodney James had stage fright. You'd figure that someone whose job it is to sit on the stage and do nothing could just pick up for one performance, but Rodney wouldn't budge, and his mom had to carry him off. So the shrub, who had nothing to say, no lines, got too scared to go out. The play finally started at around 8:30. Nobody could remember their lines, just like I predicted, and Mrs. Norton kept things moving along with her piano. The kid who played Toto brought a stool and a pile of comic books onto the stage, and that totally ruined the whole dog effect. Look at that. And there he is with his comic books. When it was time for the forest scene, me and the other trees hopped into our positions. The curtain rose, and then when they did, I heard Manny's voice. Bobby! Great. I haven't been able to keep that nickname quiet for years, and now all of a sudden, the whole town knew it. I could feel about 300 pairs of eyeballs pointing my way. So I did some quick ad-libbing, and I was able to deflect the embarrassment over to Archie Kelly. I think you dropped an apple, Bubby. But the major embarrassment was still on the way. When I heard Mrs. Norton playing the first few bars of We Three Trees, I felt my stomach jump. I looked out into the audience and I noticed that Roderick was holding a video camera. I knew if I sang the song and Roderick recorded it, he would keep that tape forever and use it to humiliate me for the rest of my life. I didn't know what to do, so when the time came to start singing, I just kept my mouth shut. We three trees from yonder glen. So he's not singing. For a few seconds, things were okay. I figured that if I didn't technically sing the song, then Roderick wouldn't have anything to hold over my head. But after a few seconds, the trees noticed I wasn't singing. I guess they must have thought I knew something that they didn't, and so they stopped singing too. Oh. Do I spy a maiden fair and sweet? Then they kind of trail off, so they're singing and then they stop. Now the trees are just standing there, not saying a word. Mrs. Norton must have thought we forgot the words to the song because she came over to the edge of the stage and whispered the rest of the lyrics. Whilst we are rooted in our spot, she doth move light on her feet. It's kind of a weird song. The song was only about 3 minutes long, but to me it felt like an hour and a half. I was just praying the curtains would go down so that we could hop off the stage. That's when I noticed Patty Farrell standing in the wing, and if looks could kill, us trees would be dead. She probably thought we were ruining her chances of making it to Broadway or something. Seeing Patty standing there reminded me why I signed up to be a tree in the first place. He throws an apple at her. Conk. Pretty soon, the rest of the trees started throwing apples too. I think Toto even got in on the act. Somebody knocked the glasses off of Patty's head, and one of the lenses broke. Mrs. Norton had to shut down the play after that because Patty couldn't see 2 feet in front of her without glasses. After the play was over, my family went home together. Mom had brought a bouquet of flowers, and I guess they were supposed to be for me, but she ended up tossing them in the trash can on the way out the door. I just hope everyone who came to see the play was as entertained as I was. Look at his family. Oh, they are not happy. Let's stop there for today. All right, you guys have a good day.